So a question I'm constantly getting asked is, why do you add so much free stuff to every Ocker order? It can't be fiscally responsible, and it's not. But let me explain why I do it anyway. The first reason being, just because it's fun. Ocker's my brand at the end of the day, and when friends receive their Ocker order, I want them to have a little surprise in there. Could be stickers, could be a keychain, could be a lanyard, could be a car freshener, could be a magnet. The golf tees will always be a staple of every Ocker order included, but I think it's just nice to have something a little extra in there. I see a lot of brands, because I do my research and obviously I've ordered from other brands in the past, and you really can tell sometimes that they use third-party logistics warehouses because it's just a t-shirt and donuts. Crickets, even. Whereas for an Ocker order, I do the handwritten note, there's a screen printed envelope, there's stickers, keychains, magnets, lanyards, everything else included. Obviously not all the time, it might be 1 or 2 per drop, you might get a lanyard and some stickers, but I just want people to honestly have a joy and surprise because they've spent their hard-earned money. I've received an order, I want them to win, I want me to win, why can't everyone win at the end of the day? And I think this leads nicely into my second point, which is it builds goodwill. Obviously I'm early doors into building a brand, and even though this is something I do want to continue 10 years down the track for the lifetime of the brand, hopefully for a very, very long time, I think I really need to go above and beyond when people order Ocker because they don't know me from a bar of soap. So for them to take the plunge and spend their hard-earned money on Ocker, I really want to reward them and look after them because I am truly appreciative at the end of the day, and I want that to reflect when they open their order. And I think it does get people talking positively about Ocker because it's something a little extra. They might use the lanyard on their car keys from then on, and then it's a talking point they can use in the future. Oh, where's that come from? Who did that? Or I like that keychain. And you just never know the downstream effects of all this. A sticker on your car, magnet on your fridge. So for me, Ocker is always going to be a family, personal run brand by me, I think. And I want to put my heart and soul into it, and I want that to reflect when people order it. Am I shooting myself in the foot because 10 years down the time, Ocker is so big that it's getting hard to manage and keep up with this? I don't know, but that would be a good problem to have anyway. So I'm going to shoot for that and then figure it out down the line because I think for now, I need to over-deliver. I want customers to honestly think, when they open an Ocker package, I want them to think they've swindled me. Honestly, I want them to laugh at how much value is in each order because for them, that's a win. They will love life. They think they're winning. They've swindled me. For me, I've won. I've got an order. What's not to love? So I think this is a perfect scenario of where everyone can win at the end of the day. And do my margins get compressed because of it? Yeah, sure. I'm not going to lie about it. But I'm happy to see my money go that way, which is a perfect segue to the third point. It's my preferred marketing option. So obviously I'm still learning and still figuring things out, but for me, spending a few extra dollars on a couple extra freebies in an Ocker order is much more preferable than spending money on ads. I don't really know yet how ads work and how to optimize and how to work it, and it's something I'm willing to learn on. You can even check through Meta Ad Library what ads I've run in the past and stuff. But the freebie situation is a lot more tangible and just visual of way of seeing how things are working. Are they being used? Whereas for me, ads, it's spend a couple dollars to Facebook and I don't really know what people's reactions are to it. But yeah, I don't mean to poo-poo ads. It is something I want to learn and get good at and optimize it eventually at one point. But for me, early doors, trying to build that goodwill, look after my friends who've ordered, and yeah, just spend money that I get tangible results on. So I would love to hear if you've ever ordered something and you have a cool anecdote or story about what you've received and what you really like to see in your orders, if you have any experience or ideas about it. But yeah, just really appreciative for people that ever order Ocker, and I want to look after them because they've looked after me.